Hello everyone, and welcome back to the overworld. Yes, that's right, this episode we're not doing anything in the nether. So I thought what we'll do today is do the complete opposite. Instead of being surrounded by fire, we'll surround ourselves with water. So we're going to try and take on a few ocean monuments. And yes, I said a few because whenever I do an ocean monument, I always have bad luck. I very rarely find a sponge room in the first one that I do for some reason. I don't know why. I think the game's just against me. So we'll do a few and I can show you a few different ways that I like to do it. Okay, so we're starting things off today at the quad witch hut perimeter, and this is quite a good view of it. So we're above the one that I've already built. So this farm's working, cranking out the drops, and that's one of the things I need to sort out. The reason I'm up here having a look at this is because this is one of the projects that I really want to get sorted. But if anyone's done this before, you'll know it's huge. Getting rid of all these blocks right down to bedrock in this square here is a huge task. However you choose to do it, whether it's digging or just blowing it up, however you do it, it takes ages. And there's a lot to do before you can even start doing that. So one of the things I need to do is get some sponges. So I've got all this water. Most of it's only 1 deep, so that's not much of a problem. But then I've got these areas where there's river, which, as a side note, make a really good squid farm this, so I'm going to mark out where the river is before I take the water out. But there are some patches that are a bit deep and definitely going to need sponges for, so that is one of the reasons I want to get this ocean monument tackled, so I can get some sponges and get on with doing this. Obviously the other reason I want to get the ocean monument done is I really want some sea lanterns. I really like sea lanterns, and I know I've got glowstone flowing in, but I want sea lanterns. I'm greedy, I want it all. So let's go stock up on a few things and we'll get on with it. Right, so what do we need to tackle an ocean monument? Now, the first thing, I must have slime blocks. Because when you go to take over an ocean monument, the Elder Guardians give you an effect called mining fatigue. Now, what that does, it means you can't break a block. Well, you can, but it takes a very long time. So imagine this is stone, and I'm going like this, and it'll go on. I think it's for about 5 minutes. It's something really ridiculous. Now, the only block that doesn't apply to is slime blocks. So as you know, you can just punch these and they break, and that still works when you've got mining fatigue. So these are very essential when you're doing an ocean monument, trust me. The next thing is doors, preferably ones that you can see through. So I like to use oaks. Just gonna get some oak doors. So I've got almost 2 stacks there, which should be enough. And then the obvious one, we need some potions. So we need water breathing, and we also need some night vision. So I'm just going to take 3 of each, which should be enough to do the first one. It should be more than enough. I very rarely use more than 2. But as I'll be talking while I'm doing this, I might go a bit slower than normal. So I'll just take those. I did say I'm going to do a few ocean monuments, but I shouldn't need potions after the first one. Because I've got these things, Hearts of the Sea, which we can craft these into conduits. And then what that allows us to do is place a conduit underwater, and that means we have water breathing and underwater vision all of the time. So you need prismarine to use those, which is why we won't be able to use it on the first monument. We need to take one over, get some prismarine, and then we can use that on any of the monuments we do after that. And that is pretty much it. Apart from one of the little things I wanted to show, which will be using some of this stuff. Not all of it, maybe just a little bit. But I don't normally like doing it with the TNT, but I will show you that way anyway, just in case you haven't seen it. So I think now we need to go find our first ocean monument. Okay, so we arrived at the first ocean monument, and it's a bit of a strange one because it's got a massive iceberg above it, but shouldn't make a difference. So all I've done here is I've placed on my bed and my ender chest, so just in case something bad happens, I'll respawn here, and I can get to my spare tools, and I've got some armor in here as well. So all I need to do now is take the potions. So I've got my water breathing and my night vision, and I should be able to see a bit better from up here as well. Yeah, right. So if you haven't seen these monuments before, there's a central bit that looks like a pyramid, and then they've got these 2 long parts coming out the front. Now the Elder Guardians that we're looking for, there'll be one at the top, and there'll be one at the front of this one, and then one at the other one that you can't see behind that iceberg. So all we need to do is get in there as fast as we can, so these things don't get us. Now with an Elisha this is much easier, and then if we stop in here and place these doors, these can't get us, but we can still move wherever we want. Now this looks like a really easy one because it's got a path straight up to the top section where we can get this guy. So just swipe at him with your sword and watch out for the other guardians. And to do, oh god, just need to make sure you keep eating, so food in your offhand is a good idea. And if you just keep swimming around these pillars, it won't be able to get you. Because they lock onto you with the beacon beam. Sorry, lock onto you with a beam. And then if you break that by going around these pillars, they reset it. Come on. There we go. So that's the first one, and there's another 2 to get now. And now we've got our first sponge. Brilliant. There we go. There's first sponge room. So I've been lucky this time. This never happens, but I can't break them yet because I've still got the mining fatigue. But at least we know I've got some here. Right, so I've managed to make it to one of the front rooms. Now, I hate this one. This is the one I hate more than all of the others. But if you just keep swimming around, and slime block's handy here as well, so if you just put a few pillars down so you can break all these beams from the guardians, it makes it a lot easier. So we just need to keep swimming around, making sure we don't get hit, and just taking a few swipes at this guy when we can. There we go, that's the second one down. Oh. No idea what happened there. Right, I don't have depth strider on these boots, so this is definitely a lot slower. Right, let's try and get the stuff back. Well, that was really weird. I somehow managed to get stuck in the beams, and I died. But never mind, I managed to find my way back into this room, and I've got all my stuff back. So let's just go around this other side and try and find this third one. Okay, what's going on here? Got like a drowned temple thing in it. This isn't helpful because I can't actually break any of these blocks. I'm going to have to swim through here. I should just be around this corner. Oh, I keep getting stuck in the beam. I've never seen this before. Oh, this is either a 1.16 thing or it's a bug. I don't like it though. Whatever it is. Oh, I can't even get in there. Right, here's the last one. Let's get him. Come on. Right, that's it. That's the 3 of them. All done. Now, once this mining fatigue wears off, I won't get it again inside this monument anyway. So what I like to do at this point is try and get back up to the top. But because this one is such a maze compared to normal, I think I'm just going to play it safe, stay out of trouble, and wait for this to wear off. Right, so I'm just going to wait up here till this mining fatigue wears off. I'll be right back. Right, so that's the mining fatigue gone. So now we can make our way through here a little bit easier, so we can break the blocks and try and find those sponges again. Right, I think it was at the other side of here. Yep, there we go. Right, so I'll just block this off. I'll get all these out. Right, that's all the sponges, so I've got 28 there. That's pretty good. Right, I think I want to get out of this place because I'm not having fun. Let's just do this. Right, I've had a little break. I've composed myself. I think I'm ready to get on with the next one now. Okay, so I don't really know what that was about. I didn't know you could get stuck in the Guardian's lasers. I haven't seen it in the patch notes. I haven't seen it as a bug report, so I don't know why that happened. But that should have been a situation I should have been able to get away from. That's what makes it so annoying. If I die and it's my fault, I'll take it on the chin. But when it's not my fault, it irritates me. But anyway, let's not dwell on it. We need to get on with the next one. So because I used all of my potions, I'm going to have to put this conduit in without any potions. So on YouTube, when I get down there, you probably won't be able to see anything. It's going to be pitch black. But hopefully, we'll be able to get this conduit in. Now, what I normally like to do is put it underneath the monument. But obviously, the game's against me today. So I've got one here that goes right down to the seabed. Now, because of this laser beam thing, I'm going to be overly cautious. So I am going to use my chest plate. But I can't use diamond, can I? So I need to upgrade this. And I know the right one. And there we go. That's another challenge. I forgot about that. Okay, so conduit. Right, I've got everything I need on me. So let's craft this up. So I've got conduit, And we've got the prison marine. Let's get down there, and I'll show you. Let's put anything away that I don't necessarily need. So I don't need max on my shovel. I'll keep the pick because I've got another one anyway. Don't need my elytra, conduit, rockets. Don't need a bow, really. That's not going to do much good under there, is it? Right, I think I've got everything I need. Right, let's get down there and try and build this conduit. Right, I'm going down here. Let's do this. If I build it off here, I can use some of these and have to place less blocks. Don't kill me, I don't need this. Right, so I'm going to use a slime block on the bottom and then put that there. And if we break this, I should get this effect. What's it called? Conduit power. There we go. So now I can see and breathe underwater indefinitely. Now, if I make this a little bit bigger, it has a longer range as well. So if they'll let me, I'm going to get down there and do it. No, not that one, but it don't matter. Will you leave me alone? Right, so that's that side done, and they're all coming from the alley. Brilliant. Okay, so that is full conduit built. Sorry, there's not much of an explanation there, but it's a bit scary, this. Oh, why is the netherrack in there? Oh, that must be a abandoned nether pole, whatever they're called. Some strange terrain generation going on around these ocean monuments. Right, let's see if we can get in here and have a better time than last time. Now, because I've got the conduit and I don't have to worry about potions running out, I can take a bit more time. So I've put some doors in. There we go. Now, this one doesn't go directly up, so I'm going to have to find another route up to the top room. And we've got ice inside as well. This is so weird. Oh, another sponge room. That's good. Alright, this is the big scary room, isn't it? Where it all went wrong last time. Doesn't appear to be as many guardians in here though, so... let's see if we can get this guy. That will happen a repeat of last time. No. No. See, I'm getting caught again. This is a thing. So I'm going to be really cautious. Just one hit and away. Alright, that's one. Let's get out of here. What? I'm stuck again. What? Something weird is happening. Alright, so the guy should be in here. And there's no other guardians around, I don't think. Okay, so it's just the one at the top now I need to get. So I need to just find the way up to the top. This looks like the top, but I can't see another Elder Guardian. Let's see if I get the effect again. Maybe there is another one in here. Right, this is about to run out, so let's see what happens. Okay, so Manning Fatigue's gone, and I didn't get it again, so maybe this ice stops the other Elder Guardian from spawning, which, no complaints for me, that's fine. Okay, so let's have another little look around this place and try and find that sponge room again. And maybe find another one, hopefully. There we are. Right, let's get these collected. Oh, I should have brought a hoe as well, shouldn't I? You're supposed to use a hoe to break these now. I completely forgot about that. Okay, so we've got 31 there. Right, so I'm just going to have another little look around and see if I can find anything else. Right, I had another good look around there. And I didn't see anything else. No more sponge rooms. So I'm just going to pack all this stuff up and we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so here we are at the next one. Same deal again. I've set my spawn. I've got my ender chest out. So let's see if we have an easy time with the conduit this time. Right, so I can get underneath this one. That's good. Hopefully there won't be many guardians under here. There's a couple, but if I go to the back, should be good. Let's see if we can get in here. Alright, this one appears to go down to the back. I didn't actually look up there. Can I go up? No. Right, so straight into the side on this one, so we can go direct to the front. And then hopefully just this guy. Ah, there's one more there. There we go. That's number 1 down. Go down here. Oh, is it just him? That's good news. I like that. No, you go away. Yeah, that's number 2. Now we just need to get to the top. And the sponge room. That's what I like to see. And there he is. Number 3. Okay, and that's number 3. So this one, definitely easy so far. After a bit of a rocky start, I think we've done quite well. So again, let's wait for this mining fatigue to go, and I'll grab those sponges. Okay, so I've made my way back to the sponge room, and lucky for me, there's a second one. Excellent. So I'll just grab these, and we'll get out of here. Okay, so that went pretty well. Just from that one alone, we got over a stack of sponges, which is brilliant. And added to that, I've got exactly 2 stacks, which is absolutely amazing. You never have enough of these things, although I never tend to use more than a stack at a time. So I don't know why I always get this many, but it's nice to have spares. I was going to leave it there, but then I remembered I said I was going to do something with TNT, didn't I? So let's pack up again, and we'll get over to a 4th monument, and we'll blow it up a little bit. Right, so we found the 4th monument. Starting off the same, I'm going to put this conduit underneath, which I did pick up from the last one. I forgot to get the first one I placed though, so I will go back and get that. So let's get this under here so we can see what we're doing, and we can breathe. And then we'll start blowing this thing up. Alright, so let's get back up. Now this is normally the easy way, but because of this stupid thing I keep coming across where I get stuck, it's not as easy. So the trick to this is being able to blow up TNT underwater. Now normally TNT doesn't do any damage underwater, but if you surround it by blocks, then it's technically not underwater when it explodes, and it will break the one below it as well. So we know where these Elder Guardians are. So if we just place the block, so we know there's one here, one in that one, and then one at the top. So if we just put that there, surround it by slime blocks, and place a redstone block on top, that will light it, and then that should explode and break the monument as well. There we go. So that's got a hole, and we can go straight in, and there should be another Guardian, and it's this room, isn't it? I don't like this room. So let's see if we can get him. Oh, no. No, I'm stuck. Oh. Come on. It's supposed to be the easy way. Get off. Right. I might go do another one first. Don't like that room. Right. Top one should be easy. He says. Okay, let's see what damage that does. There we go. Oh, my redstone block's safe as well, that's nice. There we go, that's the first one. Okay. Right, that's number 2. Hopefully some of those other Guardians might have gone away. What's the chances? No, of course they haven't. See, slam blocks have always been useful in these things, but more so with this effect that's happening. And there we go, that's number 3. But I'm stuck again. No, come on. Leave me alone. Alright, so that's good. We should have them all now. So I'm going to get out of here. I'll come back and try and find the sponge room. Because obviously I don't know if there is one, because I haven't been through it all yet. Well, that was a bit of an anticlimax. I went round that last ocean monument. No sponges. None at all. So I've come back home, and I'm just having a little bit of a sort out. I've taken everything out of my inner chest, because I was just dumping loads of stuff in these boxes that didn't need to be there. I had prismarine and all kinds of rubbish just in all these boxes that just cluttering them up. So I've pretty much got them where I want them to be now. And I've added another chest down here with an item frame with all my prismarine stuff in it. And I've put a stack and one sponge in there, and that leaves me one stack in this box. So this is my toolbox, and I consider that a tool. So I'll just put those in there. I like to just use a stack at a time. So I'll keep those on me, and then if anything bad happens, I've got my spares in my storage. So I really want to dry these out. And the standard way of doing it is cooking them in a furnace. But there's a better way of doing it now. If you go to the nether, you can just place them on the floor, and it dries them out instantly. But I'm not doing anything in the nether today. I said I wouldn't, so I'm not going to. I even flew to those monuments without going through the nether, and they're over 2,000 blocks worth. That's commitment. I'm not going to dry these out now. I'll leave this to between episodes. I'll sort that out. And I'll also add another portal to the closest monument as well, so we can at some point do a guardian farm, but I won't be doing that just yet. I don't want to do any crazy farms just yet because I think I need to get back doing some building. I missed the building, and the replay mod is out properly now for 1.16, so I think next time we're going to get back over to our Badlands area, and we're going to build a big crazy bridge across there, and maybe start on some of the landscaping as well, which I am very excited about. And I've talked about it briefly, but I've got a few more details that I will be sharing next time. So this has been a bit crazy today. Done 4 ocean monuments. Only died once, and it wasn't my fault. Was it? It wasn't my fault. So I will leave the episode there. And if you've enjoyed it, please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.